Hey folks, welcome back. It's June 2025 and it's time to check in on health, wealth, and happiness. My name is Kevin McCarthy. This is my wife, Diana.
Hello.
Every month we bring you a couple things you need to be doing. And so officially halfway through the year.
Yes.
And I can't believe it's just like that. It's just happening. I hope it's
blink of an eye.
Exactly. So this month we're actually hitting the reset, halfway through the year. Great time to realign your goals, your mind and your money. Whether you're crushing your 2025 New Year's resolutions, or maybe you're falling a little behind, it's a perfect time to pause and reflect and refocus.
Yes, absolutely.
So again, you're going to cover health. Yeah. I'll cover wealth, and then we'll circle back and do the happiness.
Perfect. So before we get into our monthly dose of financial health, I always like to start with a quote. And this month's quote to lead us through our segue to our June is, if you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. And that's by Dolly Parton, which again, great segue to get right into the meat and potatoes of everything I want to talk about today. So it's June, we're halfway in, it's time to reassess where we're at with our budget, with our savings, with our retirement goals. And more importantly, we have to see where we're at to see if it's working. So one of the things that I think we need to pay attention to is, while we're doing that reassessment, it's okay to see if something's not working. It's okay to change the plan on how we reach those goals. Instead of doing the same thing over and over again, if it's not working for us, we have to change up how we're going to get there.
That's the definition of insanity. If you're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, there's your insanity.
Yes, it doesn't work that way. So what happens? Change, repave the road, just like the quote says. So repave the way you're going to get there.
New avenue. I like it.
Oh, I like that too. I like how you said that. So how do we do that? So first of all, we have to start asking the tough questions. And more importantly, be willing to answer them honestly. Are we saving the amount of money we wanted to save when we set those goals in the beginning of the year? Are we spending more than we anticipated and than we wanted to spend? And then, so now we have to break those down when we answer those questions honestly. Are we utilizing all those streaming devices that we're paying for each month? Because even though you're like, oh, it's $9 here, $10 there, $15 over here, it all adds up. And if you're not taking advantage of actually watching them, and you don't need them. Also, there's a lot of apps that we purchase on our phones that we don't even realize. With smartphones today, you don't realize that when we purchase those apps, sometimes there's a monthly subscription that you're signing up for. If you're not using that application anymore, get rid of it. Cancel those subscriptions that you no longer need. And I know this is going to be a tough one. We love getting delicious coffee. I'm a coffee connoisseur myself. But maybe have coffee at home, maybe once a week, make it a treat that we're going out for that delicious special coffee instead of on a daily basis. Going out for dinner, maybe we can cook a little bit more at home. And recently, I think you and I went out, and we always like to enjoy our Sauvignon Blanc Kim Crawford. And it costs 3 times as much having that Kim Crawford at the restaurant than it would at home. So you know what, we're going to cook a little bit more at home, and then we'll give ourselves once a week a night out. We're going to treat ourselves, and we're going to do those things. And it kind of helps with our budgeting, with our not spending so much. So as far as savings, it's June. We want to travel. We want to have fun. It's summertime, sun's out. A great way to kind of maximize on our savings is use credit cards that build points. So when it's time to take those travels that we want to go somewhere, use those points that we've already earned. Like if you're going to buy the groceries, use that credit card that's going to build most of the points and then pay it off right away, so that you're building those points and you're using that for your fun. That could be your fun money. So you can use those points for travel, whether it's for flights or for hotel. Like, just be a little bit more smart on how we're doing those expenses. And then our investment goals. Where are we at? It's a perfect time to analyze what our investments goals are. How is our investments? How is our retirement plan? Our income strategy? How's that long-term financial goal? And is everything in sync? Are we on the correct path? It is a perfect time to reconnect with your financial advisor. The market has been a little crazy. I'm sure you got questions, you got concerns. let's talk to the experts. Let's make sure that we are heading in the right direction. We're maximizing all the avenues that we can. As you said, I like the word avenues. And we're making the most of it so that we can, at the end of the day, we can actually reach those goals. And that was my little tidbit on our path to reaching those goals.
Well, again, I'm going to take on the wealth side, and we should look at our notes because mine is a lot similar to yours. Yes, yes.
Great minds think alike.
All right, so on to wealth, and we're talking money. So halfway through the year means it's mini money audit. Really great time to reset. So 3 quick ones. Review your budget and spending, which you kind of hit on that.
Yeah.
And if it's really working for you, you want to go back and make sure that's in line with your lifestyle. Automate your savings. Put it on auto pay or auto save.
That's smart.
Is a way to go. And then look at your debt into your investments and adjust as needed. It's more that need and want kind of thing. You really got to have that true conversation with yourself to make sure it's working for you. And remember, small steps make huge long-term adjustments, results.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it's never too late to change it up. If it's not working, readjust and change the path that you're heading to reach the goals.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. On to happiness.
Joy.
And we've got a lot to talk about.
We do.
All right. What do you want? What goes first?
Well, last month was incredible. Mother's Day was there, and I got to spend time with my kids, and my birthday came along, and we had a wonderful time there. But now, this month of June, we have our daughter's birthday, which I'm super excited about. I'm happy to be spending time with, not spending time with her because she's doing her thing, but we'll reach out and still get to celebrate her in our own way. And Father's Day is this month. That brings me joy. We get to celebrate you, babe.
Okay. The week before is, which I don't know what you're going to do. It's Best Friends Day.
You're my best friend.
But you're everyone's best friend. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
All right.
A party.
Okay.
With all my best friends.
There you go. That's what I see happening. All right. Any more on the calendar, or you want to go?
There's a lot of stuff on the calendar. Father's Day. I didn't even see Best Friends Day. That's pretty awesome. There is a yoga day, and I am the yoga queen. If you're not joining me on chair yoga once a week, every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on Zoom, I don't even know what you're doing. That's the best part of the whole week right there.
Well, look at your emails. June 1st is the Nitrogen Riskalyze check-in. It's really 2 questions. How do you feel about the markets? How do you feel about your money? And it's just take your temperature. And again, with what's going on, and right now, a little good news. The buy line is now positive. Howard Capital is fully invested. So we like when they're fully invested. Usually that means they're churning along, making money there. Okay, that's a good thing.
Other things of joy, book club. If you haven't joined our book club yet, it's so much fun. It's very interesting. It's a great social hour. And the best thing about it is also on Zoom, so you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. And if you're far away, you can still join in the fun. And then my last bit that I don't want to forget, which is what I look forward to each and every month.
What's that?
Is your monthly socks.
My monthly socks.
Your monthly fun socks that we always tune into. And so we have a Volkswagen bus. So that to me, I'm like, look at that little camper thing right there. I like it. Fantastic. Good job.
There you go.
Good job, Steph. She always picks the best socks.
Yes.
You're always in season.
We try to be.
Hence, what is it? Isn't it summer? First day of summer, June 20th. There you go.
There you go. Right on the calendar.
Right on the calendar, in case you forget.
If you are wondering what we're looking at, you could find this on our website under the events tab. It's the monthly calendar. This may not be. June. They'll still be
it's
out.
up. It's up.
All right. Let's go over some birthdays.
Yes.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Absolutely. So, happiest of birthdays to Nati. Happy birthday, Patricia. To Hazel, Levine, Eve. Happy birthday, Sandra. Happy birthday, Casey. Happy birthday, Joy, Joel, and Katie. Who do you have?
All right. I have Sidel.
Yes.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Barry Jr., Blanca, Margarita, Marie, Luciano, Patricia, Edith, Bill Sr., Eves and Lois and Richard.
Enjoy your birthday month.
Happy birthday, June birthdays.
Yay.
Nice. So that's your June reset.
That's it.
A chance to pause and realign, take care of your body, your bank account, and your joy.
Look at that. Whole kit and caboodle.
Yep.
Health, wealth, and happiness. All wrapped into one.
We'd love to know what you're resetting this month. Let us know. And if this helped you, and share it with one of your friends. And we'll see you next month. And remember, your health, your wealth, and your happiness, they're all connected.
They are. I love
All right.
that.
Stay safe. Bye
Have a
now.
great month.